Hello, I am Midas Sands, and you are, well, I don't know. But I can tell you why you're here. You're here for the theory. The theory I have on where does the Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted to appear in the timeline. Well, but before I explain that, you're gonna have to stay with me. So, yesterday I found Rye Toast's Help Wanted to Explain All Endings and Lore Yada Yada video. Now, if you haven't seen that yet, please go watch it. That's where I got some of my theory from. It's an amazing video, and it honestly helps. So, now in this video, he explains the person we're playing as and what he thinks everything means, but he doesn't exactly know where we're playing at in the timeline. He says it's in like the middle or during security breach, which I say yes and no. That's what I'm trying to explain here today. I believe Help Wanted 2 takes place during, before, and a little bit after security breach, saying that it doesn't solely exist in one part. It exists across multiple. It had to exist during Sister Location, it had to exist during security breach, and it had to exist during Pizza Simulator. Which we all know what happens to Scrap Baby. They get burned, and then they join the big pile of stuff in the blob. In one of the Help Wanted 2 minigames, you were forced to be like a doctor to help you while trying to keep the noise down, putting a mask on him when he screams, and turning off the TV to keep the noise down before an animatronic in the vents gets you. Now, regardless where you are, animatronics are in the vent, and we see Circus Baby, which is technically Scrap Baby at this time, and we see Lefty, which we both know they both join the blob, or whatever he is, eventually in security breach. So there's no way this could be after or during. So that's what I'm trying to get to now. Every minigame is its own separate little minigame in the timeline. Every minigame place is either in a different part or a different day. Every minigame. Doesn't matter which one. I'm trying to say, basically, that every minigame is its own separate day in the timeline. Every one of them. Even the ones that don't even seem real. There are 3 Halloween-themed rides in the minigame section of Help Wanted 2. There's the one where you shoot stuff, don't remember its name. There's the carousel, and the boat ride. Now, why would these 3 be in a Mega Pizzaplex? Or, what's more likely, how could they be in a Mega Pizzaplex? I mean, it's a ginormous place, but I'm pretty sure they've crammed everything they could inside of it. What I think is that these used to be a previous location close to Fredbear's Fright, where they used scariness or Halloweenness as a publicity stunt. There's sections in the security breach file of Help Wanted 2 where you meet Baby, Ballora, and all the fun times, which leads to me to believe that the Bonnie Masked kid from FNAF 4 has been working for the FNAF Corporation, or Freddy Incorporated, or whatever the name of the corporation is. He's been working for them for a long time. How long? Who knows? But I think I might have a place to place those minigames. They had to be before Mike's got Scoop, because that's when Inner was made. So it had to be pre-Innard Scoop. And how else could we figure out? Well, if my assumption about every minigame being a certain day being a week, like the drink minigame where you have to make drinks and submit them, I personally believe that they are all separate days on their own, all equaling up a week till he moves or gets transferred to a new place. Now, why would I bring this up? I think that the Chica minigame, where you're doing orders, is around near the end,
This ticket doesn't even
or
work.
the start of
It
technically
says,
security
good for
breach.
entrance to the lobby shops.
The first day, we
Upgrade
just see the
options
animatronic,
available at
we just see
customer
the
service.
helpers, right?
Also good for one
But
free prize
later
for
on
buy
in the
one
week,
gifts
we see
while
Chica.
supplies last.
And then in the last day, you see a broken Chica. The Chica we see in Security Breach, which it either happens during or after the day where Gregory, kills everyone or kills all the animatronics. Sorry. So how could we still work there if Gregory burnt down the Pizzaplex? There's
It ain't my
only a
pass.
few endings where Gregory doesn't burn down the Pizzaplex, which is the escape ending.
Yes! The magnet scrambled the machine! Oh man, now it's some kind of daycare pass?
There's truthfully only 4 endings that could end up with adding up in FNAF Help 1 to 2, which is the normal escape ending, or the bad ending, the Princess Quest ending, the Vanny ending, and the car escape of the docks loading ending. Which, we can get rid of the docks, because Freddy does end up being broken, as we see in Ruin, and we can forget Vanny dying, because it wouldn't make sense. Because we do see Vanny. Oh, well. Okay, well, there's only 2 endings it could be then. Well, the Vanny ending or the Princess Quest ending. It has to be the Princess Quest ending because, first off, there can't be a fire, and second off, all the animatronics have to die. And we know the pizzeria can't be burned because the Help 1 to 2 minigame. So, it has to be the Princess Quest minigame. So, yeah. Looks like we're out of time, sadly. But I have enjoyed making this video. I know that it ain't the best editing. I just wanted to give some insight on how I think the FNAF 2 stuff, or the FNAF 2 Help Wanted or whatever is, like, all over the timeline. So, I just wanted to give some insight on that. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you've made it to the end of this, I must ask you to please like and subscribe. I don't post often. I've been trying to, but it's just not much I've been liking to do. It's just, please subscribe. And later.